Welcome back to another Oddpal YouTube video. Today I'm gonna be responding to a viewer's email. I'm very surprised that currently I'm at 300 subscribers and I just got my very first viewer email. Makes me really feel like a celebrity. Thank you so much. He asked me if I was to start my collection over again in 2024, what would I do differently and what would be my first steps? By the way, guys, if you have any questions about my collection, if you have questions about Tudor, or if you want a collection review, make sure to send me an email at oddpout@gmail.com and I will make sure to reply to you. If it is interesting enough, I'll also do a video about it like I am doing now. So if I was to start my collection over again at 2024 right now, it is definitely a buyer's market and I would be going on Facebook Marketplace to look for a popular used model. The reason why I would go on Marketplace is because right now I'm in Vancouver here and there are watches on Marketplace, dime a dozen. There's a ton of Tudors, tons of Omegas. There's a lot of duplicates as well. There's people undercutting each other when it comes to Black Bay 58s, Black Bay Chronos, Speedmasters, Seamasters, whatever it is, you can find deals on Marketplace. Go on there, check out what's there, make offers to them. Don't be a C word, don't be, but you can definitely offer prices that's 10, 15, 20% to their listing price and be polite. Work with them, see what they can give you, and I'm sure you can find a very nice deal on there. The reason why you want to be buying used is because as this is your very first luxury watch, or my first luxury watch if I'm putting myself in your perspective, is that there's a high chance that you will be moving it on. You're not going to keep it forever, as much as we all like to think that we are going to keep our very first luxury watches forever. It's just probably not going to happen. So buy something that you're not going to lose money on and yeah, just enjoy it, because down the road your taste might change, and if you ever need to move it on, you can be sure that you're not going to lose more than 10% on it. I think right now the market is probably at the lowest that it will be. It's definitely never been a better time to get into watches. As far as for myself goes, I started back in 2018 and now is the lowest that I've seen the market being in. So it's definitely a great time to get into watches, and Facebook Marketplace is a great place to start. Or if there's anything else you use in your area like Craigslist or other apps out there, buy a popular model, because yeah, if you need to shift it, it's not gonna be like a Tudor Hydronaut, for example. I do love my Hydronaut. I would highly advise against buying brand new, especially if you're gonna buy a watch that has a lot of quote unquote personality, like a Bremont, a Breitling, a Breguet, a Bulgari, you know, all the Bs, like they depreciate like crazy just for some coincidental reasons. It's just all the B brands that they don't really hold value like that. You can definitely buy them used, but also the thing with buying them used is because there's not that big of a market for it, it's gonna take you a lot longer, or you're gonna lose a lot more trying to sell it off if you do ever decide to sell it off, than if you were to buy like a Rolex or a Tudor or a Mega, or you know, any of the more meta brands. Now I guess I'll quickly also touch on my choices of brands. If I was to start over in 2024, would I have gotten myself into a different brand? I don't really think so. I think the Tudor Black Bay 36 was my perfect starting point, and I'm really happy with the point that my collection is currently in now. I love the fact that I am a Tudor fanboy who also likes Rolexes. I'm not saying that, you know, Tudor is a better Rolex, whatever it is. Like, I like all these brands. Still not a huge fan of Omegas, and I've only owned one Omega in my collection, the Speedmaster Reduced, and personally I think that's enough Omegas in my collection. But yeah, I wouldn't change anything about the watches that I have bought in my journey. Also owned a Grand Seiko in the past. They are nice, but they just feel not as robust as Tudors and Rolexes are built to be. Anyways guys, that's it for this quick video, this viewer email response video. If you have any questions, make sure to email me. Let me know your thoughts in the comments as well. Do you have any recommendations or advice for this guy that's just starting out his collection? He's currently owned a couple of Seikos and just at the cusp of looking to get into luxury watches. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.